Hello, 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 my angels, my loves. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. I feel like the energy right now is someone's looking like a clown and feeling like an ass. Okay, but why are they looking like a clown and why are they feeling like an ass? So let's dwell into that and see what did this person do to my collective? How have they wronged you? Okay, what are they possibly feeling regretful about? And what can they repair it, and are they wanting to repair it? So let's look into that first. Let's see, what did spirit guides, what did they do? What happened, my collective? Why are they looking like a clown? All right, so sixth chakra archangel Metatron in the reverse. All right, so we have a 40, so definitely there's something going on with their physical stability and their emotional stability when it comes to you. For sure, the sixth chakra does talk about the third eye, their intuition. So this lets me know that somebody was not seeing things clearly. They were confused. They were unclear. They had unclear, distorted thinking about you, what to do with you, about should they invest into you financially, physically, should they invest their emotions with you, okay? This person definitely had some mental chaos that was going on, and it had been going on for some time. They lacked personal direction, and they couldn't turn that around. All right, they just weren't able to take their blinders off or look at things from a wider perspective. They had a narrow way of how they saw things, one way, their way. So you could have really been dealing with somebody who was very arrogant, possibly a narcissist. All right, this is somebody that could not visualize the life that they wanted and take actions to move towards it, to set their intentions on that. All right, so this is somebody who needs to break out of old toxic thought patterns, whether it's habits of worry, doubt, criticism. Maybe if they felt like they, you know couldn't give you what you need. Maybe they felt like you had more to offer. You were more elevated than them. You were more secure. We'll look into that. We'll see. All right. But they definitely did not have a clear, bright, healthy vision of you or in how to perceive you or themselves to go into this relationship. All right. So just somebody that just was not using their intuition. They just didn't have clarity to guide them on the path that they needed to take. The fact that this is Archangel Metatron does let me know that that is the angel of life, and that's who you do call upon when you want guidance, when you want to see clarity and support in reaching whatever goal or potential that you have to help put you on your right path. It also helps with learning disorders and childhood issues. So this person could have had something that went on with their stability, either their physical stability or their emotional stability as a child, that could have got picked on as a child from other kids, from adults, from family members, from siblings, from the people in the community of the neighborhood. Um, Maybe they got, just had a parent that wasn't there, that didn't give them the emotional support that they needed. Or even with this being a 40, and it can talk about physical, stability as well. This also kind of let me know that maybe this person had a home life that just wasn't stable. Like maybe they couldn't really make the ends meet. Maybe their mother or the father had to work two jobs, or they didn't have money to get the bills paid. They felt like there was a lot of lack, in their relationship with them. All right, when the third eye is blocked, definitely this person had illusions. They thought too logical, so they didn't go into this relationship thinking from the heart. They stayed in their head. They were definitely a lot of mental confusion in there. They overthought this to the point where they couldn't make a move. 40 does, in the spiritual sense, 40 does talk about a period of testing, a spiritual preparation. So you came across this person's path to help them to move on, to heal from things, to let go of the past, to release, to think more highly of themselves. Because again, this person was at lack in a lot of areas in their life, and they needed to look within and use their intuition. And this person was tested. All right, so this 40, there definitely was a spiritual test for this person, and we're going to look and see, like, what was that spiritual preparation? What was that period of testing? Was it testing them to see if they could let go of the past? Was it testing them to see if they could heal past traumas, addictions or whatever they had going on? Or did they have lustful ways? Were they codependent? What else here, guys? This person was definitely putting you in a third party situation. You definitely was a seven was brought to this person as spiritual perfection and completion. This was relationship was supposed to lead to marriage. So this possibly could have been your twin flame or your higher level soulmate. With this being a seven out here, they were supposed to move forward with you and overcome obstacles that they had in their life, but this person did not. They were some type of angel support, and also with the community out there were a spirit team around you, and the spirit guides and the ancestors sent you to help this person to heal issues that they had. Something's turned over. This person didn't do it. They did not do it. They did not listen to their intuition, as we know, because the 40 was in reverse. They did not. They allowed their fears to hold them back from you. And this is why this person's looking like a clown and feeling like an ass, because now I feel like they are getting downloads, possibly to let them know from their angels, from the ancestors, from the people that moved over, to let them know that, hey, we sent somebody on your path to help you heal. Hey, this was somebody that was that you have a spiritual bond with, a spiritual connection with. All right, this was just not somebody you met in the streets and it was supposed to be a temporary for the moment thing. This was somebody that was supposed to lead to marriage. This was a relationship that was supposed to help you grow, help you transform, help you evolve, help you heal. This person did not do that. So, and this person is facing, have faced, is faced, or will face some tower moments in their life. There is a storm. This person's dealing with a lot of storm right now, hence why they're looking like a clown and feeling like an ass, okay? This person had warnings with all these lightning strikes. They had warnings. They were cautioned on the move to make. And unfortunately, you had to end the cycle. Something had to, come through, break up their foundation. Something is coming through, like to break up that foundation. Whatever they started outside of you, if they went to a third party relationship, that's coming to an end. If they started a business or tried to just focus more on money than what's more important than love and different stuff, then their money is going to hit, a loss where they're going to lose finances. If they just were held back by patterns of their toxic behavior, mindsets, limiting beliefs, they're going to start to see things clearly. They're going to start to get in their head, okay? But there is going to be a tower. Something is going to shake up whatever foundation they have to set things right, to put them back on the path where they need to be, or at least it's what's supposed to happen. Okay, this person is going to want to come into you and communicate to you with the fifth chakra. Archangel Gabriel, the fifth chakra is the throat chakra. So they do want to express something to you. They do want to come in and communicate with you. You might be at a distance with this person, or if you're not at a distance, then it's possible that you're in no contact, no communication. You've blocked them in some sort of sense, okay? But this is Gabrielle. So Gabrielle is the messenger of God. So somebody wants to come and communicate their truth now, okay? They are receiving divine messages of guidance and insight as to who you are, what this relationship had a potential of being. They're starting to see that now, okay? They're starting to see that what you guys have is a spiritual connection, that no matter what they do, how they manifest, or relationships they get in outside of you, it's just not going to work because they can't let go of that bond with you. You were different, okay? Because it's a spiritual bond between the two of you guys. It was a sacred bond that you guys had. So you hit different. You were the opposite, just something they weren't used to, okay? And they want to communicate that to you now. They want to communicate to you that they maybe perhaps they wanted to give you insight of what they were thinking, what they had going on. This is 39. So 39 does go to a 12. And 12 talks about a hangman, surrendering. They want to let go. They're looking at things now from a new perspective, okay? They're ready to surrender after this tower moment of what they either had, will have, or are going through now. They're going to want to surrender to the divine, surrender to their relationship, surrender their old ways, 909, their old patterns, their old belief systems, and look at things from a new perspective, okay? Somebody also, too, because this can also talk about Gabriel, somebody who wants to write, or like it's got maybe someone's journaling, writing, maybe someone's teaching, wants to go on some type of teaching, communicate, because it does talk about communication. So maybe some of you guys are being teachers, working with children, working with adults. Maybe you're teaching, being a spiritual teacher out here doing something for the community, because we do have this spiritual, the angel supports out here at the community. So maybe you guys have a platform like myself and you're out here trying to encourage, help healing, and communicating to the community things that they need to do to find their happiness. All right, somebody wants to communicate to you. They want a family with you. This could be again for stability. All right, somebody want a happy ending with you. They want to have a family with you. They see long term with you. And even though you guys, if you get back together and work on this with this family dynamic, do know that there is not always going to be sunshines and rainbows, okay? Because we do have the waters with some turbulence. So it lets you know that if you hit some rocky moments in your relationship, you'll be fine. You'll get through it. But just know that things happen. Things happen in life. Things happen in relationships, okay? So this won't always be, again, sunshines and rainbows. There will be moments that you have to get past some hurdles to get through the tides, but you'll make it just fine. Some of you may have children with this person already. And if you don't, then you could have children of your own that don't belong to this person. They could have children, and you just enter into what is a ready-made family, a family situation. Somebody wants to come in and blend families with you as well. They do see you as nurturing. They do see a future with you. They do see an ending, a lifelong commitment with you. Okay, it could be earth and water sign dynamic here, but does not have to be. What else, spirit guides? Why is this person looking like a clown and feeling like an ass? Definitely because they didn't have this happy family with you. Third chakra, Archangel Shamil. Third chakra is your solar plexus. Okay, so this is somebody that was acting out of their ego. They had so much self-esteem, so much pride, till they did not communicate with you their wants and needs. They did not communicate with you that they felt insecure. Okay, so this person just wanted things their way. They want to be in control. All right, but this is a 37. So this is somebody that this is now going to come to an end. Okay, pride comes before the fall. So their pride, their ego held them back from communicating. Their pride and ego kept them from giving to you. Their pride and ego kept them from, in their head, from overthinking things, figuring, not letting go of the past, not letting go, not healing what they needed to let go of. And so, because this person was in so much pride and ego in their way or the no way, or the highway, they weren't ready to transform, ready to make those changes. It blocked them from the relationship. All right, so Archangel, but it's coming to an end. This person is going to now start to get out of their pride. And they're not going to want to come in and communicate with you. So what Archangel Shamil is the bringer of love. So this is somebody that it's they're finding they're searching for their purpose in life, what they want out of life, where they see the future, who they want to be with. When they think about their future, what does it look like? What does the future look like with you? Okay, this is somebody that's not discovering what what's going to lead them to their inner peace. So I feel like this is somebody that's in a dynamic right now, especially with this storm warning out here, that went into something and there's no peace. They have no peace in their life. They're not dealing well with the separation from you. They're not realizing how they overthought, how they might have gone, and we will see if they went towards another situation. Okay, but this is somebody that now wants to know who's their peace, what's their peace, how can I get peace, and they're finding the peace. It's you brought them the most peace in their life. Okay, they're getting clarity on that, they're getting the enlightenment, and this is something that they want to come in, they want to communicate, they want to find their way back to you, because you are possibly a spiritual leader in this person. You're teaching them something, you give them wisdom, they see how smart you are, they see how wise you are. Okay, you're teaching them another way of life than what they've known, than what they gathered from their childhood. Okay, what they want to end. They see a difference in you. They see you as some type of guide, definitely as maybe they even see you like a form of therapy. Maybe what you're saying to them was therapeutic for them in some way. Okay, you are the thinking woman. So you are somebody who has transformed. You are a spiritual person, and they're seeing that. And maybe that was one of the differences between the two of you guys, because you are, like I said, a spiritual connection. You do have the spirituality, the community, the angels out here. Okay, you have a lot of angels out here. So you are a very spiritual person, and perhaps this person was not. They were more religious, okay? Or maybe they were neither. All right, but this is a 47. This goes to 11. And 11 is divinely guided. So I feel like this person could have been your soulmate or a high level soulmate. And you came to the life definitely to bring them, to teach them how to heal, to spiritually guide them to transformation. All right. Some of you might be thinking about going to school. Some of you might be a therapist. Some of you might be a teacher. Some of you might be a librarian. Definitely you're elevating in life. All right. Some of you might be writing books, writing messages, doing a lot of reading, a lot of studying. Um, you know, But you were looking back. You guys have looked back at this person. You've looked back. They've looked back at who you were. They're recognizing who you were. This person was as now no longer indecisive about the move they want to make. Okay, there was a point when they did not know what to do, whether to be with you, build with you, give to you, maybe even leave another situation. Which right now, I'm not sure what that was, but now they're not. They're looking, and they know now what they want, okay? And they want to come forward, all right? They don't want to stay in this indecision. They're no longer in indecision. They made up their mind. They see that you're their peace. They see that you're the happiness. They see they want a family with you, all right? So this person now wants to come towards you and say something to you. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you that they're transforming, okay? This is also somebody that is found a freedom, or looking towards a new found of freedom. Okay, they recently made an important decision in their life, so they might be getting out of a situation. If they were in a situation, they may be in the process of getting a divorce. That fragmented, confused energy that they sent out before is now gone. Okay, they do want to bring new structure to their plans in life. They didn't know what they wanted in the past. But their soul has been trying to guide them the whole time. Their soul has been trying to open them up to new potential. All right. And now this person is clear on that. They are setting powerful intentions regarding their new choice. They want to let themselves move forward with their purpose and their power. And they want to come towards you because they see you as their happy family. Again, you might be dealing with somebody who might have kids already. And they now want to bring good karma. This is somebody going through some bad karma, because we have these storm warning and the 10 and the 8. So this is somebody causing a lot of endings in their life, and they have a lot of endings going on in their life right now. And those endings going on in their life, that has to do with their stability and their family, has to do with their karma for not making the changes when you came. Okay, again, they're looking for the intuition. We have another 7. So I do have no, it's just one, 2 7 spiritually. So they are trying to listen to their intuition. They are getting downloads. So they are getting clarity. All right. They are wanting to travel different, move differently. They might be sending you telepathic dreams. So you might be getting up late at night. You might be getting dreams. You might feel this person pulling on your energy. And it's because they're trying to manifest you back. They're trying to move towards you. They're trying to let their spirit guides guide them as to where they need to go, the moves they need to make, and what they need to do. Okay, and they're listening now. They're getting clarity now. They're paying attention now. Now they know who you are, and this is why they look like a clown and feel like an ass, because they know, and you could have been telling this person the whole time. Okay, you really could have, but this person sees you as value. They see your worth. They see you as gold. They know they're never gonna find anyone like you again. Okay, they see you as having a Midas touch. They feel like everything you do, like you encourage them. You make things look easy. You make things look happy for them. Like you're their peace, their happiness. Okay, you're not. You want their usual type. You want the usual thing that they've gone through. They're starting to acknowledge now. You're bringing success to yourself. You have some type of achievement going on. They want to achieve something with you. They want to accomplish something with you. They want to work with you. Um, this is somebody who wants to make the deep inner changes that they need in order to have effort to come towards you. They enjoy the sense of accomplishment that you're out here doing. They're watching you some type of way. I know it's going to come out in my next couple of cards probably, but they want to triumph over things in their life, okay, that's been holding them back. This is somebody now willing to do the inner work in order to have victory with you, a successful relationship with you, because they see you. They want a happy family. You are it for this person. And this is a 28. So again, they want to things are closing out, because that goes to a 10. They're closing out, not growing, not working on themselves, not healing. This is somebody that now wants to do the inner work. They want to heal whatever held them back from you. They want to heal that. And they want to heal this relationship, okay? So what's been going on with this person that's making them now? I told you about this time on it. Yeah, they're losing finances. I told you somebody's losing finances. Whatever they had, what stability they had is broken. It's failed. So if they did go to another situation for stability or for financial reasons, it's falling apart. That family situation is falling apart. That business falling apart. If they try to start a business, they're losing a house. They're moving out of house. If they went into a house with somebody, they're moving out of it. Yeah, moving forward, getting a room. They might be looking for a new place to live. And they went towards something that started off as sexual pleasure that ended up leading to something more than sexual pleasure, to possibly them moving in and being with somebody, and also for security, stability, and financial support. Either somebody was focused on them for financial support, or them, or it what was lustful. What started off as lustful with somebody that they enjoyed hooking up with, being with for pleasure, turned out to be nothing, somebody but a bugaboo. All right, so this person, this relationship fails, coming to an end because this person's getting the hell on their nerves, aggravating them. They don't want to be there anymore. It's constant arguing, constant fussing, constant like somebody's questioning them all the time in their face, like starting, stuff, wanting to know what they're up to, watching them. Somebody's hating on the fact that they still have feelings for you. Somebody's hating on the fact that this person possibly speaks about you, talks about you. Somebody's bringing your name up in their relationships, or even bringing up that they feel like this person is doing something, getting rooms and out there seeing other people. All right. But somebody's definitely throwing shade, and they this is somebody who's hiding the fact that they're hating. All right, but people know they're hating, and they hating this person want to come and set the record straight with you. Maybe your person setting the record straight with them and letting them know that they don't want to be with them anymore. Okay, they're tired. It's not working. They want to end. They want to change. They want to come back to you. The relationship between us not working. Maybe they're telling them they want to move out, or if this person there with them, they're telling them they want them to get out. Okay, they're letting them know that they still have passion for you, love for you. Okay, um, somebody knows. But the red they know that they cheated on them with them, if or either you know they cheated on you with somebody else. But somebody wants to come out here and they want to stop doing what they're doing. Okay, they want to stop the hooking up. All right, this is somebody though that's insecure about how you're going to feel about them. They're insecure about you moving on, if you're single, if you're available, if maybe you're hooking up with somebody else, seeing somebody else. Okay, they're watching you for sure. Someone, they might not only be the only ones watching you, you may also have a third party watching you as well. This bugaboo may be watching you, or their friends or family might be watching you. But definitely somebody's insecure that you guys can bring this back, can have this happy family, because you have so many tens out here. So that's why they feel like an ass, because they know they feel like a clown, because they know they cheated on you. Okay, they end up with a bugaboo. They made the wrong choice. Okay, but now they want to come in and they want to fight for you. They want to bring this relationship back. They're now saying that I love you, I want you, I want to claim you. This is somebody who definitely wants to claim you, and that's why somebody's hating. Okay, they're hating because this person still has feelings for you, and they're telling their friends, they're telling somebody, or they probably telling this person, I'm not in love with you. What we had is over. It's dead. I want somebody else. I want to change. I'm not tired of doing the same old thing that's not working. You were healing love for this person with tantra sex. You were healing love for them. Okay, you were healing them. Then the moments you guys had together was definitely healing for them. It was different. And somebody's just watching you again. They're watching you. You have insecure hater watching you. Somebody's investigating maybe what you're doing, what you're saying. They're trying to see if you're seeing somebody else, or if you're on the social media, because we did have, I told you about that out here, something you may be doing for the community, spiritual teaching or leading with the community. Somebody's actually watching your channel, investigating your channel, trying to learn more about you. If this third party knows that there is someone that they're the person that they like, have feelings for, they're trying to see who that person is. What is it they see in you? What do they want in you? Why is this person wanting to choose you over them? Why are they wanting to end the situation, or another lifestyle? So let's find out what your person, give me some unofficial messages to the collective, because I feel like this is twin flame. So give me some unofficial messages from, yeah, I'm full of pain. Your person's hurting. They're hurting right now. That's why they're feeling like a clown, looking like an ass. They're full of pain because you're no longer there. All right, you moved on. You separated from them. What else can you tell me? This person's not happy for sure. I tell you, they're what a bugaboo. You're the last person on my mind before I fall asleep. I believe that they are. They're thinking about you a lot, collective. That's why they want to come in and fight for you. That's why they want to make the changes that they need. The last time we were together, they think about that. We did have the red lipstick stains out here. So yes, they think intimately about the last time you were together. You were healing sex with them. You were healing love for them. This person didn't just hook up with you. This person was making love to you. You were healing them in some way. And this could be somebody that actually expressed their emotions through sexual kind of how they were sexually with you instead of opening their mouth and telling you our union will happen in this lifetime. This person saying your union is going to happen in this lifetime because they're coming back to claim what's theirs or what they think is theirs. They're coming back to fight for your love now, rather or not because they made up their mind to do the inner work, to do the changes that they need to make. All right, they're listening to the intuition. They want a happy family with you. So yes, they are going to come back and they want to bring this union back together this lifetime. This is what they want. They want you to know that they love you. They love you. And if you only knew how much they love you, and I feel like they didn't tell you, okay? They ended up with this bugaboo who turned out to be a karmic soulmate. Somebody to come and bring them karma because they had a sex addiction, which I told you, all these red lipstick things out here. This person had a sex addiction. They were working on something, okay? Your rejection would destroy me. If this person came to you and told you how they feel, they are worried, that you are going to reject them. They don't know what you're going to say, and that is part of their hesitation. All right, please don't let me go. They don't want you to walk away from them at all. Staying with me is the hardest thing they ever have to do. I told you, I feel like, you are definitely putting distance between the two of you. They're not communicating with you. They did not communicate with you, but they want to now. I care about you. This person really loves you a lot. That's why they're looking like a clown and feeling like an ass. I know I can't give you what you need. That's because they need to work on themselves. They got some things they need to let go, and that comes from their childhood. That comes from this being in the reverse. I tell you, this person has things from that they overthought, their insecurities. They have to work on possibly addictions. This person may have been abused in their childhood. I told you something happened in their childhood. You have my whole heart, but they love you, but they just couldn't give you their heart because they don't know how, because of things that they've gone through in their life. Okay, what are some of the secrets they want to tell? Twin flame secrets and confessions they want to tell my collective. When I hurt you, I hurt myself. Indeed, they did, okay? They are hurt because when they hurt you, you walked away. They never wanted to lose you, but their ego and their pride would not let them tell you that, all right? This person was under some type of possession, okay? And also this goes back with this karmic soulmate, possibly. They had a codependency to that person, or your person could be, dealing with some dependencies. This third party could be possessive over them, okay? This one that's hating, doing all this hating, or they just see you as belonging to them, because it does say that I'm coming to claim your love. I'm going to claim what's mine. As far as they're concerned, you belong to them. They're not trying to see you as somebody else. They don't want to even think about you as somebody else, because that would destroy them. It would destroy them if you rejected them, okay? Separation is painful, but we are in spiritual agreement. Our souls understand what must be done. Again, I told you this was a spiritual connection, and this person is finally receiving clarity that this is a spiritual connection, and they need to work on themselves. If they have any hopes or chance of you coming back to you, they need to work on themselves, okay? All right, yeah. This person is desiring you, with this sexual addiction. They have desires. They're self-pleasuring themselves to you. They have sexual thoughts about you, for sure. They feel like you guys have unfinished business. They do want to come and offer you some type of commitment once they get their lives figured out. They are trying to fix their issues. They want reconciliation with you. They want a family with you. They may actually propose marriage to you, especially with this happy family right here. They may propose marriage to you once they get out of something. They want you to know that they are learning their lesson. They have learned their lesson, okay? And that's why they want to come back towards you. They're leveling up. They're trying to grow. This person could have done a lot of smoking. Doesn't have to be cigarettes. Could be cigarettes, but your person knows your person likes to smoke. They probably did a lot of smoking, and they're still doing a lot of smoking. But they are still infatuated with you, for sure, okay? They may be doing some type of love spell on you, lighting candles with all the smoke out here, trying to do some type of come to me or manifest love. They might be having crystals, or they're doing meditation. They're talking to the spirit guide. They're trying to attract you back. They're probably trying to use the laws of attraction. This person was in denial in the beginning about how they really felt about you, but now this person is obsessed with you. And I feel like all this watching out here, they're obsessed with watching you right now, okay? But they have received the clarity that they need as to who you are. They know the truth now, all right? And now they want to commit. It says, really committed this time. So they want to tell you that they want to come in and commit to you this time. Again, they may offer you some type of engagement or, long-term relationship. 29, when I say that, now they want to be in it for the long run. They're saying no more games. They don't play any more games with you, okay? This person's ready to set the record straight. Set the record straight to you and to whoever else needs to know that you're the one that they want, okay? Give me one more. Yeah, they want to give you an apology. They set their record straight and give you an apology, all right? They want to meet up with you. They want to have a heart to heart with you, a heart to heart conversation, tell you how they feel, what they want to do. No more games they want to play. They probably want some time too. What do they want to say in my collective? What do they want to say in this live message to my collective? Woo! Bang, bang. All right. Yep. They're ready to stop their pattern. They're ready to stop the pattern. They want to come out of silent treatment with you. All right. This is somebody that does not want to be in separation with you any longer. They want to cut out the separation. They want to cut out whatever is keeping them separated from you. Whatever they need to let go, they're going to release it. They do see you as their twin flame. I told you, I felt like this was a twin flame reading from the beginning. They view you as a twin flame. You're very opposite of them in many ways, which I told you in the beginning, but you complement each other. And this person is now receiving the insight of how you complement them now that they've gone back to this karmic soulmate, okay? So let us see. Do I have an angel out here or do I need to pull it? I need to pull it, guys. I want to know what the angels have to say about the situation. And then we're going to wrap this up. Like, what do the angels need to say about this? Let me shuffle right quick. Yeah, why is this person? What the angels say about this person and possibly you guys coming back together as a twin flame? This is a twin flame soulmate, all right? There was lessons to be learned on both ends, and they've learned their lesson. They said they're growing, they're leveling, okay? They might have to fight these addictions, probably a smoke addiction as well. Give me an angel message from my collective. Give me an angel message from my collective. Communicate clearly. If this person comes back to you to talk to you, to have this heart to heart with you, to tell you how they feel, you need to really communicate. Like, what is it you want? You need to communicate clearly to them your boundaries, okay? You need to know, like, this is no half-ass stuff. Like, if you're coming, it's all or nothing. You're either in it or you're not, all right? We're not going to play these games. I'm not going to do the back and forth. There's going to be no hot and cold. If you still know that you're engaging in other situations or dealing with addictions, or you can't get out of that mindset, if you can't put the things to an end, it's not going to work. So communicate clearly. If you don't want to a reconciliation, communicate that clearly as well. If you feel like maybe you guys can work on just a friendship, then communicate. Well, we could be friends, but that's all I have to offer you. I'm not able at this moment to let go of the past and move on from that. I'm still healing. You go on your time. Don't feel rushed. Don't feel like you need to engage or get into something because somebody now made up their mind that they want you when you were 30 to 32. When you wanted them, when you were giving to them, when you were there in their life, they did not commit, okay? They went towards other things. You weren't their choice. So now that they're seeing things clearly, just because they run in and say, oh, now I choose you because I went to this other situation, it turned out to be a bugaboo, they got on my nerves, there was no love there, it was just a bunch of toxicity, codependency, just because they want to experience life out there and they come back and say, no, I want you now. You don't have to because they say that. So you do what you want to do. Communicate clearly what you want to do, what you're looking for. And if you want to move on new love, then you communicate that clearly as well, okay? You're not obligated and you don't owe them another chance, all right? And compromise. If you do want to have a relationship with them, be willing to compromise, okay? But don't compromise yourself, all right? So compromise, okay, well, we can work things out, but this is what we need to do first. I need you to work on this. I need you to be more attentive. I need you to make more time for me. I need you to listen, to communicate. I need you to communicate clear with me. If you feeling anxiety, if you feeling overwhelmed, if you feel in your head, if you feel you need to communicate to me so that we can fix the issue and get past whatever issues that may come in order for us to have this relationship work, okay? So there needs to be some compromise on both of you. You can't come in this pride and ego and think that our relationship is going to work, okay? There has to be compromising. You both need to balance your light and your dark, okay? okay? They can't, if you have a strong point, they need to recognize you have a strong point. If that's their weakness, and let you take lead on that. If they have an area that they're strong and you weak in, let them take lead on that. If that's what you guys want to do, if you guys want to have a relationship, all right? You have to be willing to know when to lead and when to follow, and know that that does not make you less of a woman or less of a man for somebody else to come and take charge. It can't 34. There can't be someone wanting to control the relationship. It has to be balanced, okay? So this is my reading for you for today. Um, like, share, subscribe. If you resonate with what I said, hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted when I post my next video. And you guys have a good weekend. Have a good Saturday. Enjoy your day. Happy birthday to my Virgos. Happy birthday, Earth signs and your Earth signs. So you know you need to ground. You get out here, ground yourselves. I shouldn't have to tell you. That's what you do, you Earth signs. You ground, okay? But you're also slow moving people who don't like to make quick decisions, all right? So have a great day. Thank you for joining my channel, and thank you for letting me part of your healing journey.